high wall before Katrina. And this is 2 days afterwards, and you can see that the levee is missing right in there, and there's a section of it missing right in there. And we were right here, and everything in front of that missing levee right in there is gone. There's nothing there. There's no houses there. There's nothing. There's an airplane flying at lower elevation there. There's a cloud down there. But everything is missing right in there, and everything is missing in front of that place down there, which is way down there. This is on it's on the internet. In fact, I've got a field guide on there. You just go to Google and type Katrina field trip. It's the first thing that comes up. Katrina field trip. And you'll get two things. One, there's a PDF field trip guide, and there's also on the, a link to images, and all these images can be downloaded separately. Okay, well, after all that water went away, this is what it looked like around here. And again, we were about right here. So no houses there, just the foundations of houses. You can see those little gray rectangles there are the pieces of the flood wall. The brown ribbon-like feature that's strung out into the neighborhood is the sheet pile that was underneath the flood wall. The gray stuff is actually gravel that they hauled in to try and prevent the industrial canal water from coming in again, because Hurricane Rita was coming in a few days later. There's some sandbags out there. There's a barge that came in actually after the flood wall was down. There was lots of speculation that the barge was the cause of the breach, but that was turned out not to be the case. But most of the trees are gone. There's a couple there. Basically just wiped out the entire neighborhood. So all of that out there was gone. The barge actually was sitting on top of the house behind where that blue house is. To figure out what actually happened here, you just kind of look at the evidence. This is a photograph taken on the other side of the flood wall, up that way, looking towards the bridge which is down there. And what we can see there is the flood wall here is leaning that way into the lower ninth ward, and there's a block there of material which dropped down. That's because the flood wall is leaning. This was the canal side, and so it was pushing the flood wall over, and that's the upper part of that crack that the Army Corps of Engineers found in their experiments, basically. Okay, this is a photograph taken back there at the bridge, looking this way on this side of the flood wall, and you can see the trench on that side. Okay, so the water was coming over the top of the flood wall. The waterfall was digging that trench. So you've got the flood wall leaning over, you've got a waterfall on the other side, and that's eroding the levee on this side. It's being pushed over from that side, so all of the support is essentially being removed. There's the barge, the breach you can barely see in the perspective down there. The next photograph is going to be right in front of the breach, right down there. And here's the tipped over flood wall, concrete panels there, the sheet pile. There's the trench, completely eroded right to the base of the flood wall on this side, and all the water came through right there. And here's another view. Here's the flood wall tipped over, the sheet pile there. So the mechanism by which this happened is that the water level in the industrial canal actually got to 15 feet above sea level. It would have only been 6 inches above the top of the flood wall had it been built to the correct elevation. I don't know if that would have made a difference. It still would have overtopped the flood wall, and there would have been a waterfall, but there wouldn't have been 2.5 feet or 3 feet of water coming over. There'd have only been 6 inches of water coming over. That 6 inches of water coming over, or that 2 feet of water coming over, 2.5 feet coming over, probably eroded a trench and also pushed the flood wall over, or started pushing the flood wall over. All of this was pushing out, and it essentially tipped the flood wall over catastrophically, as it turns out. All of this water went rushing through the lower ninth ward. Anybody that was out here basically felt a tsunami wave, almost a 20-foot high tsunami wave coming through the neighborhood. anybody that had stayed here and didn't evacuate most certainly died if they were staying right